What's going on? Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews. Been a little while. I've been like away on business and just getting some stuff together around the house, but we are back, and this is our first item that we are back with for right now. Like I said, it's been about a month since I probably put a decent video out for you guys, and I apologize, but life happens. So right here in front of us, we have the Ultrahuman Ring AIR. That's a lot to say, but this is your sleep tracker, your fitness tracker, and your daily insight to your health and well-being. We've seen these types of devices before, so let's jump right into it and let's check this one out. Okay, so this is Ultrahuman Ring AIR. Like I said, that's a lot. This is going to be your sleep tracker, your fitness tracker, your movement tracker, your recovery tracker, ladies, your pregnancy tracker, all that good stuff. It's for everybody. So let's talk about what we get in the box. But before we actually get into the box, let's talk about what comes before you actually get this ring. So when you go on to order this device, you're going to be sent out this kit, this ring sizing kit. And on the inside, there are going to be several different ring sizes. You can see them all right there, all the way from 5 to 14, depending on your finger size. You can see the number 10 is gone. That is what I'm wearing on my finger right here. They actually suggest that you wear this overnight just to see how it's gonna fit. And they also recommend that you wear it on your index finger. So this is the index finger. I will be rocking it on right here. These fingers are same size, but I just had it on this hand just for comfort for right now. Once again, very easy fit, and we're going to talk about the fit in a little while because fit does matter when you're picking out these ring sizes. Now, once again, like I said, index finger is what they recommend that you wear this on, but this is what you get. This is the actual box itself, and this is how it comes. When you first get it, it is sitting in there, but this is ring. Let's talk about what else is in this box. Opening it up, you do have your information packet. Hello cyborg. Information is in there as well. We're going to talk about everything that's in there, and then you get your welcome card introducing you to the actual device itself. This is the charger, and this is how you're going to pair it. You can't pair it until you like sit the watch on here. We'll go through that, and this seems to be some sort of wiring. Let's see what we got in here. All right, so it's kind of tough to get out. It's in there real snug. There we go. Trash now, and let's see what we got. I don't want to break it, but it's kind of tough. I'm not sure if you're supposed to tear that off, or but I don't like breaking stuff when I get a package. Like, it looks like you can just snap it, but I'm just gonna uncoil it. And this is taking longer than expected, but bear with me. All right. And there we go. So a USB Type-C to C charging cable, and it actually plugs into this portion right here. And we'll start charging this, and we will get it set up on the application. All right, so once you get everything out of the box, this is what you have right here in front of you. You got the charger itself. We actually have it already plugged in. We are going to sit the ring on here. And if you can see this, there is one side of the ring that is a little flat. So you'll be able to see that in the ring itself. And once you put it, it'll only kind of go on there one way. So that flat piece has to fit where the flat edge is. Light comes on, then you know that it is charging. And now we're going to get down to the actual pairing of the device. So you take your device out, and you already download the Ultrahuman application. And once you're in here, it's going to say, do you have a ring? Yes or no. Connect that ring. Once the ring is on this block, it's going to walk you through with a little animation. Select my ring, and there we go. Now, the good thing about these rings is the Ultrahuman experience can come different colors, so just keep that in mind. They have a black, which I have right here. They have a matte gray, a gold, and a silver. You can pick whichever one is your flavor. Just keep in mind that the gold and the silver probably are going to take a little bit longer to get to you, maybe like 2 to 4 weeks versus 1 to 2 weeks on the black and the matte gray. We're going to pair this device once we get it paired up. All right, so it actually comes on, it says start my journey. You can see that right here on the screen. Okay, so since it's set up, it is actually paired to my device now. I'm gonna wear it for about, let's see, 3 or 4 days. We'll come back and we'll talk about what this can do for you and how it's gonna help you track your goals, your sleep, and your rest and recovery and all that good stuff. So we'll see you in a few days. So I've been wearing this ring on my finger from Ultrahuman for probably about the last week and a couple of days now, and I got a few thoughts on it. So I told you I would wear it for about a week. I would come back and then we would talk a little bit more about it. So this is it. Now, they do recommend that you wear this on your index fingers, so just keep that in mind. I do have it sized for the index finger on my left hand. However, it did not fit as comfortable as I would like it to fit. I did pick the size 10 in the trials that they sent out, but I probably should have went with the 11, just because the 10 in the box is not 100% true to size to a 10 on my fingers. Therefore, I kind of had to swap up fingers. But don't worry if this has happened to you. You can use it on a different finger. Just remember that you're still gonna get just about the same readouts from your index finger as you would get from either the middle finger or the ring finger. So just keep that in mind. But for ideal purposes, index finger is what they want you to use it on. Now, I can say that I did try it on this finger for about a day or two, and I got the same results pretty much across the board as I got on this finger as well. It's just a little bit more comfortable over here. So that's why we got it on this finger over here. Now, let's talk about the app, because that's what everything really happens, and that's what it's going to tell you what you need to work on or what you're doing really good at. So once you come over into the application, you open it up, and this is what you're going to be greeted with at first. Now, looking at the application itself, it's going to actually always give you your movement index up front. It's going to give you your sleep index next. It's going to give you your recovery score, and your recovery score just basically is going to indicate that you're ready for that next day. Your stimulant permissible window. Now, I really found this interesting just because it allows you to know when is the best time for you to have that cup of coffee and things of that nature. And your neutral impact of light activity. This is when you want to kind of get outside and get exposed to some kind of light for the benefits of it. You know, vitamin D and everything. And then it actually goes into breath work, workouts, your individual markers of your heart rate. Your VO2 max is basically your cardio fitness, oxygen consumption, and things like that. Your temperature, which is awesome. It tells you temperature while you're sleeping and different things like that. And then your SMART goals for today. Now, if you go back to Monday, Sunday, Saturday, it goes all the way back to when I first started wearing the ring. Once you click here, it gives you all the information on your ring. I actually got the Aster color. It's just a blacked out, shiny black ring. They do have a matte finish, they have a gold, and they have a silver. So you can check out any of those. But that is the actual indication for all your ring settings. Now let's talk about the ring battery life, because the battery life, I think, is pretty decent. It's on par. You're gonna get about 5 to 6 days on a standard charge with this. And it only takes it doesn't take long to charge up. I think the longest I charged it was maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, and it was right back going. So about 5 to 6 days per charge. And then you're actually gonna be able to see what you're doing, when you're doing it, and how good you're doing at it. So one thing that I really did appreciate about this is it actually tracks your sleeping patterns. Now, if you click on the sleep index button and you just start to look at, what's going on in here, it will actually tell you what happened during your sleep. It actually tells you what your optimal oxygen saturation is, or your average is. It tells you what time you got in bed, how long you were in bed, how long you had light sleep, REM sleep, deep sleep, things of that nature. So it just goes through everything, and it basically just helps you to be a healthier you. And then also when you are working out, it goes into your different workouts. So I did an outdoor workout or outdoor walking on that day, and it actually mapped where I walked, and it gave me my different workout zones and what I did good in those zones, how many calories I burnt, my heart rate recovery, things of that nature. So this ring is a powerhouse for basically helping you become a better you. Now they do have different features that you can unlock if you go into different. Now they do have different features that you can unlock. You can go into the App Store, and if you pay like 29 bucks per month, it's actually gonna give you, and I actually pull it up so you can see it. You go into the Ultrahuman store, it's actually gonna give you some different benefits. So if you look at my screen right here, some of the benefits: it gives you an extra trade-in value, it gives you theft and loss coverage, damage and knock, hassle-free returns. So all those things will be some of the benefits that you can take advantage of using this application, becoming a member, and you'll be able to do that for like 29 bucks per month. And you'll actually be able to do that for about 29 bucks per year. So I don't think that is a bad deal. Now, my recommendation: I would say that this is really a great device if you are one of those people who are really into fitness and making sure that everything is all good all the time. This thing is always with you. Like I said, you take it off for about an hour, charge it up to the side, put it back on. It's always with you. It's going to keep up with your heart rate. It's going to keep up with your oxygen saturation. And it's pretty much on par with what my watches do and everything else. So I really can't argue with it. The only thing I would say is check the ring sizing, a little bit. Like, take a little more time to check into the ring sizing, just because I don't feel that it's 100% true to fit. Like I said, I picked that 10 and it was not snug at all. But when I got this 10, it was snug on this finger. So just saying that that's what you kind of want to look out for. But other than that, it is pretty much spot on par with what they say it's going to do. And if a product does what it is advertised to do, I always give it a big thumbs up. So just keep in mind one more thing. When you do charge it on this charger right here, as soon as you take it off, you're not going to be able to put it on your finger right away. That charger does make the ring hot. So just keep that in mind. That ring, don't worry if the ring gets hot. My ring gets hot every time I charge it, and then I let it sit for just a few minutes, and then it cools itself down. That's the charging process. I'm pretty sure that's just how it's going to do. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that has a hot ring as soon as you get finished charging it. But that is the only thing I want you guys to worry about. The hot ring right off the charger, and also the sizing of it. Make sure it fits that finger. They want it to fit snug on the index finger, but like I said, it wasn't 100% true to fit of the samples that they gave out. And I do like the fact they send out those samples, so you really can't knock that at all. That way you get the perfect size for your finger. But thankfully it works on multiple fingers for me, and hopefully it will for you too. So go by and check it out. I'll be sure and drop a link below so you can do that. If you're looking for better fitness, better sleep, better knowledge of your body and what it's doing, go by and check it out. I think you'll like it. So until next time, hopefully this has been able to help someone out. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.